Ms. Edwards makes sure when they come out, they got a job. Okay, so a lot of them, their backgrounds, they may not be able to get hired on at these companies or these warehouses because they're still fresh new coming out. And so they may say, well, no, ma'am, we can't hire them. You know, their background has to be 7 or 10 years old, you know, or
Which
they can't have certain ones on
which
there.
I feel is a cop-out because
Right.
it's like, you know, we've already done our time. You know,
Right.
we've already paid our debt to society, staying in jail all those many years only for us to get out and still serve time, whether it's probation or not getting a job. And that's one of the reasons why people go back to the streets, and another reason why, like, the homeless shelters. Because I have a friend that is homeless. I don't think she's homeless anymore. I think she got up out of it. But she would go to these shelters and they would require her to either be on drugs or be clean. And I was like, wait a minute, hold up. So you want them to be on drugs to be here, or then you go to another one and it's like, oh no, you got to be clean. So it's like, where do you go? Especially if you ain't got no car and you just walking around to all these shelters.
Right. Well, I know that a lot of times they'll call me directly. They'll find my number on that shelter's listing, you know, because I'm under the shelterlistings.org. So a lot of times I get a lot of people that'll call me that way. And then I also get a lot of referrals from mamas. From a mama to another mama, they always have sons coming out of, you know, Texas Department of Criminal Justice. So they will refer that mama to me. And then what I do is a lot of times I don't let them go to the shelter because, yes, you are correct. You know, the shelters, sometimes they will accept you, but it just depends on their criteria, okay? So when they come to me, what I do is I talk about your background. We talk about what Miss Edwards likes and what she doesn't like. I look at it. Sometimes it is very, you know, extensive of what they've done. They may have some rap sheets. It's like 3 or 4 or 5, 6 pages. But at the end of the day, I don't look at that. I'll look at, okay, I know that you are 50-something years old. You've done your time. Let's give you a try. And let's see what we can do. I know when they come into the program where I am, they making progress. You know, I've got men right now, they can show you over $2,000 sitting in their account. Why? Because Miss Edwards makes sure she stays on them. They can show you that they got a job. Why? Because I got those people that are out there hiring these people that cannot go up in those companies and get hired. Because those mamas, when they call me, they stress to me because they're crying on the phone. Yeah. And they're saying, my baby, I don't want him to go back. You know, I want to see what can I do. You know, Miss Edwards, he done went back for the second time because he couldn't get no job.
Yeah.
So what I do is I listen to those mamas and I listen to their cry and their plea. And what I do, I just go out there and I network and I get those people and I say, hey, you bring my people on, I got you some people, right. You know, and we'll make sure they get to that job site, whether we got to arrange some type of transportation with you. We've had some that rehabbers that work way over in South Dallas. Well, he'll come pick my boys up, or my men, not boys. And he'll come pick them up and he'll take them to South Dallas and then he'll bring them back to me. He pays them on a daily basis. We have landscapers that also pay them. So we got jobs for them. And then what I do is I go out there and I partner with some of these companies and I say, look, you do this for me, I'll make sure these people get to this job. And I don't even ask for anything. I just want to make sure that my men got somewhere to go. They got somewhere to work, that they are going to be hired on, not sitting there and taking the application and then say, well, let me see. No, we don't need no let me see. We need some, can we do it or can we not?